There's a moment every woman over 60 has lived through. You're standing in front of the mirror, pulling at the hem of a blouse or smoothing a skirt, wondering why it doesn't look the way it used to. The color feels duller. The shape doesn't quite fall right. You can't put your finger on it, but somehow it's as if your clothes are whispering a story that doesn't match the woman you've become. We often think style is about rules and trends, but after 60, style becomes something far more intimate. It's about presence, about how you step into a room and how your clothes carry your spirit forward. The truth is, sometimes the very things we've worn for comfort, familiarity, or habit can quietly pull the light away from our face, our figure, our energy. Today, I want to take you through 7 subtle style mistakes that can instantly age you. And more importantly, what to wear instead. Not to make you look like someone you're not, but to make sure the world sees the vibrant, confident woman you truly are. So, before you clear out your closet or buy anything new, let's walk through this together. You might just find your reflection smiling back at you in a whole new way. Mistake 1. Clothes that are too baggy. You know that feeling when you slip into something loose and soft, and it feels like a sigh of relief? No pinching, no clinging, no worrying if it's too much. For many women over 60, roomy clothing feels like a safe haven, a way to stay comfortable, and, maybe, to hide the parts of ourselves we've grown self-conscious about. But here's the quiet truth no one tells you. When fabric hangs too far from the body, it doesn't just hide what you don't want to show. It hides everything. The beautiful lines of your shoulders, the gentle curve of your waist, the way your posture lifts when something fits just right. Instead of looking effortless, overly baggy clothes can make your figure disappear altogether, leaving you feeling shapeless in your own skin. Part of the reason this happens is that our bodies change as we age. We lose a bit of height, our proportions shift, and our muscles soften. Clothing that once draped in a flattering way can now swallow us whole. Excess fabric tends to pool and fold in places we don't want attention, and the eye loses its natural vertical line, that visual trick that makes you look taller, lighter, and more alive. This doesn't mean you need to wear tight or restrictive clothing, far from it. The goal is to find a balance between ease and shape, garments that skim the body rather than drown it. Imagine a tailored blazer with gentle shaping at the waist, worn over a soft knit that moves with you, or a pair of straight-leg trousers in a light, breathable fabric that follows the line of your leg without clinging. These choices give you freedom of movement while still honoring your natural silhouette. Another secret? Strategic tailoring. Many women think tailoring is only for evening wear or special occasions, but having a seam taken in slightly at the sides or adjusting a hemline can transform a simple everyday piece. Suddenly, it's as though the garment was made just for you, and in a way, it was. The moment you swap that oversized cardigan for one that fits at the shoulders and falls neatly at the hip, you'll notice it. People will comment, not necessarily on your clothes, but on how put together you look. Your waistline will subtly reappear, your legs will seem longer, and your posture will naturally straighten. Most importantly, you'll feel like your clothes are working with you, not against you. The benefit isn't just visual. Wearing pieces that fit well changes the way you carry yourself. You stop fussing with fabric, you stop hiding your hands in extra-long sleeves, and you start moving through the world with a little more intention. And that, more than anything, is what makes someone look and feel younger. Clothes should never be a shield that hides you from sight. They should be a frame that brings your light forward. And sometimes, all it takes is trading too big for just right to make that light impossible to miss. Mistake 2. Outdated prints and patterns. There's a certain comfort in the familiar, that blouse you've had for years, the one with the cheerful floral print you've worn to countless family gatherings. It feels like an old friend. You know exactly how it falls, how it pairs with your favorite trousers, how it never lets you down. But sometimes, the very prints we've loved for decades can quietly start working against us. Prints and patterns carry a visual timestamp. The size of the flowers, the color combinations, the arrangement of shapes, they all reflect the trends of the era in which they were popular. What once felt fresh and modern can, over time, signal a style that's stuck in the past. And when the pattern feels dated, it doesn't just age the garment, it can age the woman wearing it. The reason this happens is simple. Our eyes are naturally drawn to the boldest element in an outfit. If the print is busy, oversized, or in colors that have dulled with age, it can overshadow your features instead of enhancing them. Harsh contrasts can drain warmth from your complexion, while muted, faded tones can make your skin appear tired. But here's the good news. You don't have to give up prints entirely. In fact, the right ones can make you look radiant. The key is choosing patterns that feel fresh without feeling trendy for trend's sake. Think smaller-scale florals in modern color palettes, soft geometrics that echo natural shapes, or subtle prints and colors that flatter your skin tone. One trick is to pair prints with solids, allowing the eye a place to rest. A patterned blouse with clean, tailored trousers can feel elegant without being overwhelming, or a printed scarf in shades that bring out the color of your eyes can be the perfect pop against a simple dress. Updating your prints is also an opportunity to play with color in a way that feels uplifting. Many women over 60 find that wearing prints with softer, more luminous tones, like dusty rose, warm coral, muted teal, or gentle lavender, can instantly brighten their complexion. The difference is subtle but powerful. Instead of your clothes wearing you, you're wearing your clothes. When you make this shift, you'll notice something remarkable. People won't say, "That's a nice blouse." They'll say, "You look beautiful today." The focus moves from the garment itself to the way you shine in it. Fashion should evolve with you. Prints can still tell your story. They just need to be written in a language that reflects the woman you are today, not the woman you were 20 years ago. Because your style, like your spirit, deserves to stay alive, vibrant, and beautifully in the moment. Mistake number 3. Wearing all black all the time. Black has a reputation. It's chic, it's slimming, it's timeless. Many of us have leaned on it for years because it's easy, it matches everything, and it feels safe. For a long time, black might have been your go-to for looking polished without effort. But here's the quiet truth. No one often says out loud, after 60, black can be a double-edged sword. When we were younger, black had a way of framing our features sharply, like the perfect outline in a portrait. But as our skin naturally loses some of its warmth and vibrancy, black can start to do the opposite. Instead of highlighting our best features, it can cast shadows under the eyes, deepen fine lines, and leave our complexion looking tired or drained. It's not that black suddenly becomes off-limits. The issue is wearing it all the time, without balance. Black is an absorber of light, and when it dominates your outfit, it can pull light away from your face, exactly where you need it most. The solution isn't to abandon black, but to give it companions that bring life back into the frame. A soft scarf in a flattering color, a statement necklace in warm gold, or even a jacket in a deep jewel tone can keep your outfit grounded while still letting your features glow. Another option? Experiment with softer alternatives to black, rich navy, deep charcoal, espresso brown, colors that provide depth without the harshness. If you love your black pieces too much to part with them, try adjusting the placement. Keep black on the lower half of your body, trousers, skirts, shoes, and wear lighter, warmer tones near your face. This shift alone can brighten your expression and make your eyes more noticeable. The change might feel small, but the difference is striking. Imagine walking into a room and seeing people's eyes light up because the color near your face makes your skin look fresh, your smile warmer, your presence more open. That's what happens when black takes a step back and lets other colors join the conversation. Style after 60 isn't about strict rules. It's about understanding how to work with, not against, the natural changes in your coloring and energy. By pairing black with tones that lift and illuminate, you don't just look younger, you look more alive. And that's a beauty that never fades. Mistake number 4, ill-fitting underwear. It's one of those secrets we rarely talk about, even among close friends, what we wear underneath. For most of us, underwear isn't about style, it's about necessity. We buy it quickly, tuck it away in drawers, and keep it far longer than we should. But here's the truth. Ill-fitting underwear can quietly undo everything you've worked to create with the outfit on top. Think about it. A beautifully cut dress, a tailored blouse, a perfect pair of trousers. And yet, the line of a bra digs into your shoulder, creating a slope where there should be lift. Or the elastic of underwear creates ridges that show through fabric. Sometimes it's subtle, sometimes it's glaring, but either way, it distracts from your shape and pulls focus from your presence. Why does this happen so often after 60? Our bodies shift with time. Weight redistributes, skin becomes softer, and the measurements we've had for years no longer match reality. A bra that once gave support may now gape at the sides or flatten the bust. Underwear that once sat smoothly may now ride up or cut in. The result? Clothing doesn't sit as it was designed to, creating creases, bumps, or a lack of structure. The solution begins with remeasuring. Most women haven't had a professional bra fitting in decades, and the difference can be astonishing. A bra with the right band size and cup shape not only improves posture, but can also make your waist appear slimmer and your silhouette more defined. For underwear, choosing pieces with a smooth, seamless finish in breathable, high-quality fabrics can instantly make clothes fall more elegantly. There's also the matter of color. Nude tones that match your skin disappear under light fabrics, while darker neutrals work better under deep colors. Investing in a few well-chosen foundational pieces can transform not just how you look, but how you feel moving through the day. And here's the most overlooked benefit: confidence. There's a quiet power in knowing that every layer you wear, even the ones no one else sees, is working in harmony. You stand taller, you stop adjusting your clothes, and you focus less on what might be showing and more on how you're showing up. Perfectly fitted underwear isn't about vanity. It's about honoring yourself from the inside out. Because when the foundation is right, everything else, your outfit, your posture, your energy, has the chance to shine. Mistake number 5, shoes that prioritize comfort over style. Entirely. We've all been there, standing in a shoe store, scanning rows of sleek, stylish options before our eyes inevitably drift toward the section labeled comfort. After a certain age, we start thinking less about making a fashion statement and more about whether we can walk all day without feeling it in our knees or arches. Comfort becomes the priority, and rightly so. But here's the trap. When we choose comfort at the complete expense of style, we can unintentionally weigh down our entire look. Bulky soles, overly rounded toes, clunky straps, they may feel practical, but they can throw off the balance of an outfit in an instant. Shoes have a way of speaking before the rest of your outfit does. They set the tone. If the shape or style feels outdated, it can pull the whole ensemble backward, no matter how beautiful the clothing above it may be. The truth is, the right pair of shoes can be both supportive and stylish. Advances in footwear design mean we no longer have to choose between walking comfortably and looking polished. A block heel can give lift without instability. A sleek loafer offers structure with cushioned soles. Even a pair of classic white sneakers, when designed with clean lines and quality materials, can bridge the gap between comfort and chic. It's also about proportion. If you're wearing a flowy skirt or wide-leg pants, a more streamlined shoe will keep your look modern and balanced. If you're in slim trousers, a slightly more substantial shoe can ground the outfit without overpowering it. And paying attention to color, choosing shoes that harmonize with your outfit or elongate your leg line, can make an enormous difference. Here's the thing. Stylish comfort isn't about adding more, it's about refining. You might have fewer pairs in your closet, but if each one supports your body and complements your personal style, you'll wear them more often and with more confidence. When you make this shift, you'll notice it not only in how you look, but in how you feel when you move. Your step will feel lighter, you'll walk with purpose. And when you catch a glimpse of yourself, from head to toe, you'll see someone whose style is intentional, grounded, and alive. The best shoes don't just carry you through the day. They carry your style, your confidence, and the way you choose to show up in the world. And after 60, that's worth every step. Mistake number 6. Skirts or pants that are too long. It's a small detail, easy to overlook. The extra inch or two of fabric that pulls at your ankles or sweeps across the floor. Maybe it's a pair of trousers you bought years ago, back when heels were a regular part of your life. Maybe it's a skirt you love for its elegance, but you've never gotten around to altering. At first glance, it might not seem like much, but length is powerful. It can either elongate your figure or pull it down entirely. When skirts or pants run too long, they interrupt your natural lines. Instead of creating a smooth vertical flow, they cause the eye to pause at the hem, or worse, at the bunch of fabric crumpling above your shoes. The result? Legs look shorter, movement feels heavier, and even the most graceful outfit can lose its lightness. For women over 60, this matters even more because balance and proportion become key allies in style. Our silhouettes may change with time, but the right length can instantly restore that sense of harmony. The wrong one can make us feel as though we're carrying extra weight we don't actually have. The solution is surprisingly simple: a visit to the tailor. Just a small adjustment. A hemline brought to the ankle bone for pants or to the middle of the calf for a skirt can completely transform the way you look and move. For trousers, aim for a length that allows your shoe to show even when you're standing still. For skirts, think about the narrowest part of your leg below the knee. That's often the most flattering place for the hem to fall. This change doesn't just improve proportions. It changes how you feel in your clothes. When fabric moves cleanly with your stride instead of dragging or catching, you walk with more ease. Your shoes become part of the outfit rather than an afterthought. And you may find yourself reaching for pieces you once avoided simply because they now make you feel taller, lighter, and more polished. It's one of those small tweaks with an outsized impact. Length is a silent style language. It can either whisper grace or mutter carelessness. And once you adjust it to suit you, the message becomes clear. You're a woman who understands her proportions, owns her presence, and moves through the world without anything, even an inch of fabric, holding her back. Mistake 7. Overly matchy-matchy outfits. There's a certain satisfaction in pulling together an outfit where everything matches perfectly. The handbag mirrors the shoes, the earrings pick up the exact shade of your blouse, the belt ties it all together. It can feel polished, deliberate, even elegant. But here's the quiet catch. When everything matches too perfectly, it can actually make your look feel rigid, overly planned, and, ironically, less modern. Matchy-matchy styling has deep roots in fashion history. For decades, it was the gold standard of dressing properly. But today, style breathes best with contrast and ease. When every element is coordinated to the exact same color or pattern, the outfit can lack depth and dimension. Instead of drawing the eye toward you, your face, your presence. It traps attention in the sameness of the ensemble. The problem isn't in the act of coordinating, it's in taking it too far. Our eyes love balance, but they also crave a bit of surprise. Without it, even the most beautiful pieces can feel flat. And after 60, when we want our style to feel alive and expressive, too much uniformity can unintentionally age us. The solution is to embrace a softer approach to coordination. Instead of matching your shoes and bag exactly, let them be in the same family but in different textures. A smooth leather loafer with a suede tote, for example. If you're wearing a patterned top, pull out one of the secondary colors and use it for your accessories rather than matching the dominant hue. Or mix metals in your jewelry to create a look that feels curated rather than scripted. This subtle variation gives your style movement. It signals confidence, the kind that says you're dressing for yourself, not for a set of rules written decades ago. And it often feels more comfortable because you're not forcing each piece to fit in perfectly. You're allowing them to play together naturally. The benefit? People won't just notice your outfit, they'll notice you. They'll see a woman who understands balance but isn't afraid to bend it. A woman who knows that elegance lives not in perfect symmetry, but in the artful space between harmony and individuality. When you step away from overly matchy-matchy dressing, you open the door to creativity. You'll find joy in mixing textures, layering tones, and letting your personality peek through in unexpected ways. And in that space, your style stops looking put together and starts looking alive. Style after 60 isn't about chasing trends or clinging to the past. It's about choosing pieces that honor the woman you are today, her energy, her wisdom, her joy. The mistakes we've talked about aren't failures. They're simply habits, formed over years that may no longer serve you. And the beauty of habits is that they can change. When you swap overly baggy clothes for shapes that fit, when you choose prints that feel fresh, when you let light back into your color palette, when your foundation layers truly support you, when your shoes carry both comfort and style, when your hems set your stride free, and when you let your outfit breathe beyond perfect matches, something shifts. You see yourself differently. Others see you differently too. It's not about looking younger just for the sake of it. It's about feeling more alive, more present, more aligned with the way you want to move through the world. So tell me, which of these changes are you ready to make first? Share your thoughts in the comments, subscribe for more style inspiration, and remember, your beauty doesn't have an expiration date, and neither does your style.